Hello, everyone.
Welcome to
Tuesday, and welcome to a Bins haul.
Oh, a Bins haul, and it's a good one.
Well,
I'm very happy.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent one. I unfortunately left a bag of my Bins finds in Minnesota, and so I definitely have a lot less here than I actually got, and a lot less than Ryan has. But that's okay. Ryan can steal the show this time.
It's all about me.
Except, like you saw in the title, this is actually like a little bit of a story time first, and then we will get into the Bins haul because, oh my gosh.
We had experience.
First off, we've had 2 experiences this past weekend.
God.
We have like risked our lives in many ways to get this stuff to where it is now. So I'm gonna tell you about that, but also I did want to remind you guys that on Thursday, I do have a ton of stuff for the Thursday haul. I have a ton of stuff for that. On Thursday, we're having a like bougie bolo luxury haul from Minnesota. So it's tons of like super luxury designer kind of, some are like out there name brands.
Yes, it is.
That we're super excited to show you.
None of it is from the Bins.
We did no. That's why
we're saying this is the Bin stuff. Isn't this video?
Yeah, that stuff is all. It's from like consignment stores, like arbitrage. It's from everything in Minnesota. It's just not Bins or Goodwill stuff. So we will show you that on Thursday. You're really gonna want your Bolo notebook. There were some brands I didn't even know that we ended up running into that I googled, and I was like, Bolo. So we got some crazy good stuff that you're not gonna want to miss, and I do have a lot for that, so that'll be a much more me involved haul.
I'm so excited. That's gonna be a good video.
But let's jump into the story time. So like I said, we have twice now in like 4 days risked our lives for all these items. And what day was it? Was it Friday?
It was Friday morning.
Friday morning,
at like 10:30.
Super early. Like the Bins had just opened. Our Bins open at like 8. We never get there at 8.
We
were trying to get there at like 10.
My weekend.
So it was like 9:25, 9:30. We're driving to the Bins. We take this super beautiful scenic back route. Our route to the Bins is like amazing.
It's literally like the over the river and through the woods.
It is.
It's beautiful, especially like in the fall and in the springtime.
Next time we do a Bins thrift with me, I'm gonna show some footage of like the drive because it's really pretty. It's kind of long, but like it's really pretty. It's early in the morning. We're like relaxed. We're like going to the Bins. It's a good day. It's sunny out. It was like amazing.
Nice.
And so we're on this road that's like a 2-way. So like one way is coming at us and we're in the way that's going our way. There are 2 cars kind of in front of us. They're like 50 feet, not super far, but like far enough that like if they stepped on the brakes or something, like we'd be fine.
We're not gonna hit them.
Yeah. The lane coming at us, all of a sudden this like SUV car swerves into our lane, coming straight at us.
Like cut somebody off.
At the car that's 2 in front of us. All of a sudden, their lights turn on and it's a cop car.
It's the fuzz.
So it looks like they're pulling someone over from the front. And I'm like, right, like, are they pulling someone over from the front? Like, what's going on? Behind that car is another SUV that basically blocks off the other lane that they came from and turns his lights on, and it's another cop car.
So they basically cut a 2-way down to a 1 lane.
Down to one shoulder. Like the shoulder on the far lane was like the only thing open.
The only way you could get
They're
over.
both like pulling over this car that's 2 in front of us. We're like, what is going on?
Wild.
It gets worse. So all of a sudden, all of the cops that are in these cars jump out and start hiding behind their doors as if they're gonna have like, I don't want to be demonetized, but like a draw.
You know, they're about to go.
They're about to have like a little like
We're about to have
a conflict.
We're about to have a confrontation.
So we're kind of cruising up to try to go around this whole situation. And we see that also this car that was pulled over, the guy in the passenger seat is getting out and hiding behind his door too, as if this is about to be like an old Western, like a draw.
We better have
Again, I'm not going to use trigger words.
We better have like a duel.
So that was freaky, but...
Wild as hell. Oh, it gets worse. It gets so much worse.
That is not the end. So as soon as we see that that's going on, I'm like, we have to fly out of here because if they start to like pow pow, I don't want it to hit my car. So I'm flying out. All of a sudden I'm looking in the rearview mirror and this car that had been like pulled over from the front whips around the cop cars and starts taking off right behind me.
He said, no ma'am, not today.
So he's right behind me. I'm in my head like, do I pull over? But if I do, what if he like pulls over to steal my car? Because like situations like that happen. But then I'm like, do I keep just driving? But he's just gonna literally be chasing me and I don't want to be like involved in this like police chase.
Police chase.
So luckily, kind of.
Lucky for us, not for them.
Behind me, as I'm like legitimately screaming, this getaway car turns and goes down a different back road. The 2 cop cars were finally turned around and chasing him. Unfortunately, they missed that, and so they just continued straight and passed me by and kept going after him.
That was kind of funny. They missed him.
This person got away. But
we did listen to the police scanner, and they had not found them.
No.
They knew what the car was, but they hadn't.
But it sounded like a scary situation. They were talking about victims. They were talking about like other like plaintiffs that would recognize him in footage. Like it.
Yeah, it sounded like some scary stuff.
I don't know what was going on, but I kind of want to know. But I don't think I'll ever know. Like we were literally inside of a police chase just to get to the bins.
It was absolutely wild. It was absolutely wild. I was like, it is too early. It is too early. I have not had Diet Coke. I just want to go to the bin.
If we ever do another binge horror story, I'm thinking that that's right now ranking number 1. Also, other like way we risked our lives, not as like fun of a story, but on the drive back, we looked at the weather forecast and it was like, like a dusting of snow.
It said 2 to 4 inches light snow.
Yes.
Is what
between where we drive
weather said.
From my parents' house to the apartment. That's like a 3-hour drive, so I mean like that's still a lot of snow, but I mean 2 inches, like I'm Minnesotan, he's Iowa.
It's not that
it's not that big
2
a deal.
inches of snow is nothing.
So we get about halfway.
Barely. We get to Austin, we get to Owatonna, Minnesota, which is like hour 45 minutes south of the cities, and we're like, oof.
It was getting bad. We get onto these back roads that we have to take to get here. At one point,
there was
couldn't see. It looked like my windshield was covered in a white sheet of paper.
It was awful.
Like I couldn't see where the road was. I couldn't see where the ditch was. I couldn't see where any lines were. Sometimes there were cars coming right at me because neither of us knew what lane we were in.
Nobody had any idea.
So we had to stay in a hotel in the middle of nowhere, Iowa for a whole night.
Osage, Iowa. It's Super 8. It was actually like low-key not that bad.
We made the best of a bad situation.
Yes, we did.
But in the moment, especially driving, that was
terrifying. I got out to like wipe the windshield off, and you couldn't see the road. There was no road. It looked like a field.
Yeah, we were parked. At one point, we were parked at a gas station, like calling my mom, panicking, being like, "What do we do? What do we do?" We were like, "Do we turn around, go back to Minnesota? Do we go to the apartment, both an hour and a half away in different directions, or do we like find a hotel?" And Ryan didn't want to go to a hotel. I didn't really want to go to a hotel, but we were gonna go look at this one and probably stay there. And on the drive, the like 10-mile but 20-minute drive from the gas station to the hotel, someone in a pickup truck just
went into
flew off the road.
Just into the ditch. And that was a sign from the universe that says, Ryan, go to this hotel.
Yeah.
Just stay there. It was $80.
Then we pulled into the hotel. They hadn't plowed. There was like 20 inches of snow. We thought they were closed. The whole thing was just horrible.
I know. The lady at the front desk didn't have a mask.
The whole thing was not good.
There was a Casey's down the street that we trucked it to, and like we got some food.
Pizza.
We got pizza. We got Diet Coke.
Best of a bad situation, but anyway, we have had an interesting weekend. And the cherry on top, last night we got Taco Bell, and the Taco Bell guy was bringing our food out to our car, and he slipped and like cartooned through our food in the air, which I feel worse for him than us, by far.
Oh my god,
by far.
Didn't even think about it. I like jumped out of the car and was like, oh my god, are you okay, are you okay? And the first thing this poor man says to me is he was like, do you want me to remake anything?
I was like, no.
And I was like, I want to make sure that you're gonna get workman's comp for this. I don't care about my Nacho Bel Grande. I can pay the $3 to get another one. That's not that big of a deal. I felt awful. And then the door locked behind him.
Yeah.
So he had to like limp around to the front. Taco Bell man.
This all happened in the last 4 days.
It was a while.
This has been an interesting week. And these items have a lot of like value behind them based on...
They have a lot of intrinsic value. No monetary.
Effort, blood, sweat, and tear value. Not money. Well, some of it in the second haul. But like, yeah. So we're going to jump into the haul. That's the end of the story time and scene. Ryan's gonna start off the haul.
I'll go first with my accessories to establish some sense of normalcy.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
So I have two bags, one bag's buried. So that one will make a reappearance in a minute. This is a beautiful Dooney & Burke brown leather little like barrel bag. It's not a doctor bag. It does have the crossbody in it, and I know this one is newer because it has the made in China tag versus like the older like made in the US crossbody, but the inside is so clean. Like, it's so clean. I am obsessed with this. I think it's so pretty. I love this little clasp on it, too. I haven't seen one with this little, like, thing on it. I love it.
Unfortunately, I did get a lot of little purses and stuff, and that's the bag that I forgot. So I won't have many bags to show.
Okay, so I have this nice little pouch. It says, "Life is lovely." I'm just gonna put a pair of sunglasses in it. If I ever sell a pair of sunglasses.
I just sold a pair of summer.
It doesn't have a brand in it, but it's just a little like little pouch, little fun thing. Yeah, if you want to go far. That is my biggest tip at the bids. It's like pick up dust bags, little bags, little things to put things in. Yes. Okay, I have 2 vintage belts. This one I think is funny because it looks like the Burberry or the Tory Burch logo, but I think it's really pretty. It's this little like brown embossed belt. And it's really smooth embossing. It's really pretty.
And it belonged to Jerry.
It did belong to Jerry. So Jerry, thanks for the belt. And this one, I love the belts that have this like silver end on the end of it. This one is just plain brown, but I love this like really thick, like silver detail.
If you whip me in the eye with that, how you do with the sweaters,
oh my god,
I would
that would be.
Eye.
We would not have an eye. This one's a medium.
Talk about workman's comp.
Genuine Italian leather, made in USA. There's no brand. Okay, and I got 2 pairs of shoes. First pair being, this is a new brand to me, so I will see how they do. The brand is Gola. They are on the Free People website. They're fun. I like them. I think they're really cute.
They remind me of one of those brands that Anthro and Madewell sells. It's like a
Tree Torn.
Yeah.
They remind me of Tree Torn sneakers.
Whatever.
These are a size 8 US. Then I found these, and it was love at first sight. I love a clog. I really do. These are UGG, and I think they're a little bit older because they do have some wear on the bottom and on the leather, but the interior is not going to be feasible for me to show you. The interior UGG tag, it doesn't have a hologram on it, which doesn't always mean they're fake. It just means that
sometimes they're really old.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love these with the like rivets on it. It has the little UGG stamp.
We had both found one of them.
And I was like, can
but
I have those?
had a cart full of purses that you're not going to see, and that's why I gave them to him.
And these are an 8 as well. Okay, and then I have 2 little hats that are pretty quick. I got these just because I think they're fun. It says, salt in the air, sand in my hair, and I'll bring the dancing boots. I think they're fun. Somebody will buy them.
Okay, so here's my little pile of accessories and a shoe. So first off, I got this cute Fossil wallet. I always say Fossil's like really underrated, I feel like, in the reselling community, but like it sells really well.
It sells fast too.
It is missing the zipper pull right here, but like you could just leave it open all the time, and it could just be like another place for like
it's a little
cash
like
or something. I don't think
think
that's like a big deal. So that did not keep me from buying
them. It did not deter me.
Then I got my first pair of ever finding hunter boot socks, and these are actually really cute ones.
They're so cute.
They're like Fair Isle print or knit, and they're size medium large, which says it's a US 7 to 9 male or 8 to 10 female.
39.42. Oh, these would fit me.
Yeah, they're cute though.
They're super
really cute. They were like folded together, like just ready for me to grab.
I feel like that's always how you find them.
Yeah.
It's like people wad them together like socks.
Then this has no brand in it, but I love me a beret. I've been selling them very well lately, so I could not skip this. Also, it's leopard. So
it's so cute. And
it's really soft. I don't think it's a wool one, because usually when I find them, they are wool, and I can tell, but this doesn't feel like wool.
No, it feels like a polyurethane.
Yeah.
Or a poly.
Then I found this. I like knew what this was before even seeing the tag. Like I just feel like they've used this print on a lot of different things, like belts and stuff.
Dot print.
But this is Madewell. It's like a bandana, and it was actually new with tags. No price on it, but I mean, I'm sure it was only like $20. It's just a bandana.
It's cute.
But yeah, it is cute.
A little neckerchief.
Polka dot leopardy.
You can look like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Another item with no brand in it, but this definitely I would say feels like wool. So it might be like vintagey, but it's like a Western hat mixed with a floppy hat because it's got the nice like Western top to it.
I like this. This little like silver detail on it.
Yeah, I like this
herringbone.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'd explain that as. Like teeth, something like that. But yeah, no label. I've looked all in it and I can't find one. But it feels like wool. And it's a really cute, like, I don't know if it's coming up right. It's like blush.
Mauve.
Yeah.
It's a mauvey pink.
I like it. Then, I'm gonna, for the first time, try Bear Paw. I had seen someone like DM'd me about Bear Paw and told me that it was like good and worth a lot and sells well. I've seen it a lot of times and never tried it. So I'm going to, especially because these are like the classic UGG looking. And like this is a super nice Sherpa on the inside. They're size US 8.
Everything's big today.
And this one does have like some markings, but like they're winter boots. So like if it didn't have markings, I'd be like, what kind of like...
I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah, what kind of superpower?
I remember those are the ones my sister had because my parents were like, we're not buying you $150 Uggs. It's not happening. Okay.
They're like, they feel and look just like Uggs. Like the inside even feels just as high quality.
I know, like you can't tell the difference.
No.
So I'm like, okay, so I have one more accessory that I forgot about. New tag, Free People scarf, and I'm not gonna unravel it because I don't want to get dog hair all over it. But look at this really pretty like end. It has all this like little crochet detail in it.
Oh, that's cute.
I love that. I think it's super cute, and it's really soft too. Okay, into the clothes. I have a few little tops. This is TLA Anthropology. Size extra small, super cute, just a little cheetah print pullover.
Does it have a puffy shoulder at all or no?
Does it?
No.
I
It
don't
almost
think so.
looked like it did, but...
It's really cute. I like this one.
Which, that's like something cute you could even wear as like a base layer and put
wear
like something
over it.
open, like a jacket or something over it.
Okay, so this is a Walt Disney t-shirt. I'm really tempted to keep this myself, but I don't like red. I love this. I think this is so fun with like the different Mickeys on it in the Walt Disney World. This one is a size large. Ooh, and it came from like actual. Okay, so this is a We the Free People t-shirt. It has this really fun little like sunset embroidery on it. I think this is so cute. I love this.
It is.
Little pink burnout.
I feel like I've seen a bunch of different of those styles they've done. Like they had a lemon one that
Oh,
said like
yeah,
sour,
they
sweet
did.
and sour or something.
That's
I don't
cute.
know. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a lovely little Urban Outfitters Snoop Dogg t-shirt. I love this graphic. I think this is so fun.
It's Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. It says, beware of Snoop.
Oh.
And it's his like little...
An album cover?
Like vintage, mascot. Just tie-dye in the back. This is one of those like really big, super soft t-shirts. I'm wearing one right now. Enjoy the vision. I love it. And then I found a good old Liquid Blue is the brand. If you don't know, this brand, Liquid Blue, makes the best banties.
I think they were like the OG like tie-dye band.
I think they were. But
and if you find the vintage ones...
If you find like the 1990s, like the original printed, like Grateful Dead, any of those bands, they're worth like $200.
A hint for those, it'll be like a tag, not like stamped on.
I have a vintage Grateful Dead and I'm never gonna get rid of it. I love it. Woodstock t-shirt. I love this. And then just tie-dye in the back. Super cute. This one is a size large. And the Snoop Dogg one, I think is a large as well. Okay, so one more thing. This is me sticking my toe into some place that I don't know anything about. This is a vintage Free People sweater. But if I've learned anything from looking at the people on Depop, it's that this is popular. This is what they want. So I'm going to give the kids what they want. And I'm going to list it as Y2K and put all these other fun keywords in it. And I'm gonna sell it.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna manifest it.
Nick and Ryan decided together that that was a good investment.
I think it was.
I decided alone that that was not a good investment. So
it's a small.
If
If anybody's curious.
So let's do some pants.
Oh,
these are so cute.
They are super cute.
It's like the kind of thing I just like love to find at the bin. Something I know will sell easy and sell for like $40. Wild Fox extra small, and they're called like the Break My Heart
They're
sweatpants
so
or something.
soft.
But
I
they
love
like
Wild
feel
Fox
like
sweatpants.
that good old Wild Fox like pajama-y kind of feel.
Do they make men's?
So unfortunately, I think that these already sold, and I'm sorry about that. These are 715 bootcut Levi's, size 28. You'll probably see them in What Sold Saturday. And I guess we were right. Boot cuts in because these sold in like 48 hours.
They're really cute though.
They
little
are
pair
cute.
of Buka jeans.
But I saw a tweet like last night about like Gen Z knows nothing about how annoying flares can be like when they get like wet and
Oh
stuff.
my god.
And then you get that like mud flap feeling and sound.
Awful. I remember
They'll
people
learn the hard way.
People would always wear jeans that were like way too long, and then they would like step on them.
Yeah,
And it
well,
was,
boot cuts are like all because they're meant to be worn with boots, so the inseam's always like super long.
Yeah,
so like
boots are thick.
they
and these
get
little kids
wet in
don't
the
understand
snow.
it.
Oh my gosh, like walking in the snow with like longer jeans or longer pants, they get like wet.
I hated that.
Ugh.
I hated it.
And they would take so long to dry.
Denim
like
takes
denim
forever to
takes
dry.
Oh
I'm not
gosh.
here for it. I'm not here for
Again,
walking around with
they'll
like
learn the hard
wet,
way.
soggy ankles all day.
So then I got some theory. It says P, which I don't know if that means that they're small, because there's no
Probably.
such thing as like just petite. Like petite what? So like I'm thinking that these are small. Like because like
Petite what?
but if it can't just be petite, because like
Yeah, I think it's
petite
probably
is not
small.
a size.
Doesn't P mean pequeño, which
yeah,
means, or does
so
that mean
that's why I'm
tile?
like, they probably are just small. But these are like Ponte or whatever style,
Ponte.
and they're like knit,
It's a really cute little pattern.
super stretchy, super nice. I normally like don't pick up theory to sell myself, but I'll try these because like Ponte knits do quite well.
I think the pants do pretty good. People like their dress pants.
Yeah.
Not that, anybody's going back into the
So
office.
these I'll have to get a measurement on. I'm thinking that they're large.
I'd say large, extra large.
Or extra large.
Probably.
And they're Fabletics. The logo's like long gone at this point. But they're just kind of like a static print.
A good
almost.
gray leggings. They look
Skinny
like
legging.
They look like Lululemon.
Yeah.
And they
but
feel
they're
like Lululemon.
They're full length. They're like at least mid-rise. I'd say they're high. Yeah, they're high.
They're definitely a high rise.
So like I wasn't gonna skip them. And I'll do this, but then I'm out of pants. So this is a Nike, and this is a size extra small. Not the Nike that I normally like pick up, because like we always say, we like the big logo stuff. This has a logo right
It's
here,
on the bottom.
though.
This is really
But
interesting.
I searched this because Nike does have model numbers, and this retails at $250.
Some of the Nike stuff is so expensive.
So this must be one of those like actual like running or like
That's fun.
intense things.
Like things that people actually
The
work out
neck,
in.
it like zips up to like here.
It probably
it'd
is
be
like a- it
it'd be
probably is
good-
like a running
like a
jacket.
winter running jacket is what
Honestly.
I'm assuming. And it's actually I think it's men's. I think it's
Is
a
it?
men's extra small. So could be a woman's like
Medium.
small or medium.
Yeah. Okay, next up for me, I had two things that I would not typically pick up, but when I saw this, I was like, this needs to go to somebody who's gonna appreciate it and love it. So it is Cher, my queen.
It is her. She's here.
I found
This,
Cher. Can you imagine?
everyone
I was like,
meets
I found
Cher.
Cher in the bins. She was super nice.
Why would I not be surprised? She'd be like, hi.
She goes, hello. She's just singing, or whatever that song is. It's Cher from, where did she go? The Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. And I looked
Did
these
she have a
up.
residency there?
I think she did. She did, or she is like currently
Probably.
making
I think
$500,000 a night performing in
she's
Vegas.
had residencies.
I would love to go see Cher in Vegas. Oh, it'd be amazing. These were like $200 if you buy them from like her concert. Like they're expensive.
One note, Cher. Like, if you're gonna make blankets, why is it just gotta be like yellow?
Okay, I'm obsessed with the color. The color's adorable, and it's one of
It
those
looks
like,
like-
it feels like it's like sweatshirt material.
I just like I'd expect more from her for like a print.
And they don't make these anymore. This is like vintage. So I'm like, okay.
And it's in good shape.
I know,
For like a
it's
blanket,
really
there's no
cute.
spots or anything.
I'm gonna hold that. I don't want to get covered in dog hair. And then the next thing that I was like,
He
what
was
are
like,
you
should I
doing?
get this? And I was like, yes.
So I think this is hysterical.
I love this.
Perfect for darting season coming up. Am I flicking everything? It's a vintage Budweiser beach towel.
That's so
I think
cool.
it's so funny. It does have some little like marks on the back, and there's like a little paint spot somewhere. But I think this is so funny, and it's like from the 90s. Like it's one of the original ones.
It's super long too.
like
it's,
look at this tag. Look at this old tag.
But it's a nice long one. I feel like
I
sometimes
know.
beach towels are just way
They're
too
so
small.
short, and that is infuriating. But it's got all the important.
But like, could you
all the goodies
not,
on it.
Could you not see like Urban Outfitters selling this?
I think
Of
they
course,
have.
I'm
They sell stuff
sure.
with this Budweiser logo anyway.
Absolutely sure
So.
they do.
Okay, Cher, I'll put you down for now. Oh, here's my other
Cher.
purse that was buried under Cher. I love picking up these like cottage core picnic baskets. I think this one is more like a wine and cheese kind of a situation versus
Or like a present money.
versus
to
like a picnic basket or like a ransom. Can you imagine you show up in like a prairie dress and with like this is handcuffed to you? You're like, I brought the
you show
ransom.
up at a closed you're like, give me everything.
Literally.
Just open it.
It is. I'd probably say like 60s because it has a made in Hong Kong check.
And that lining looks quite like vintage.
I love the little like clasp on the front, and the wicker is super pretty. It's not like actual wood. I think it's vinyl,
But there's
Which
no
is,
like
like-
cracking or
no.
breaks or anything.
which I think is like helped it keep its shape.
My favorite part is just like the like turn lock.
I know, it's so pretty. It's so
It's
pretty.
really nice. Is that real leather?
It's all real leather accents. I love it.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll do
Super
a few.
cute.
So next up for me is this Corylyn Coulter size small, which
I
is
thought this was-
anthro. I've had this dress in like a striped like lime neon green.
I've had this exact one.
And so it didn't do that well, but I'm thinking gingham would do good for spring
That
and
has a
summer.
really cute bottle picture. Oh, I found this in Phoenix.
Oh.
That's right.
And then opposite season, but just as cute. This is a Zara size small.
Zara.
We all know I don't pick up Zara very often, but this is the newer
This
Zara
was an
label.
exception.
And this is so...
Look at this little thing.
Anything with bobbles, like, instantly is probably in
Is
my
a yes.
cart, and then I'll, like, decide later.
I think if I would have found this, I would have tried to keep it. I would have tried to, like, smash myself into it.
This is super cute. Yeah,
It's
it's like
so
an
cute.
oversized small. Then Nick handed me this, so thank you, Nick. This is a Rails size large, and it's called the cloud print or something.
A little tie-dye
It does
moment.
have like some like really light like yellow spot or something. You can hardly even see it in the camera. But we all know I love selling Rails, and this is such a cute one.
Mm-hmm.
Sold on Revolve and stuff.
Revolve.
This is so cute.
Oh, is this a little kid's one?
So this is from Live Nation, which is like a literal concert like brand, right? Like they put together like concerts, I think.
I think so.
Or they sell tickets or something. And this is a 5T Sublime.
But like, look at how
Shirt.
cute this is.
I should put this
Oh,
on my
sorry.
Instagram story because honestly, that's where most people snatch up my kids' stuff.
It's so cute.
But it's so cute.
40 Ounces of Freedom. That's a good album.
It's adorable.
I love it.
If
I
Ryan
think
and I
that's so
had a
cute.
child,
That's what the kid would be in. I'd be in this, or my big Sublime t-shirt that I wear every day.
This kind of reminded me of Ryan.
I have this t-shirt.
This is a size medium, vintage, just like peace sign.
I used to wear this in high school.
It looks like something that
Like, every day.
Rag Sock or something would have sold.
Yeah, I think
don't
that's
know.
where I got it, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
way
like
back in the day.
The graphics actually like embossed on.
Oh,
it.
it's one of the like good ones.
It does have like a light, tiny hole in the armpit, but like some people, like
From
I've
that
said
back
before, some people with vintage like almost prefer distressing because they're just like it gives you character.
And then I don't have to feel bad if I get a stain on
Okay,
it.
I'll just do my 3 more. So this, I don't like this at all.
It's a
personally.
Juicy.
It's a Juicy Couture velour hoodie with no size, but it seems quite
I
small.
remember these.
I'm gonna safely assume it's an extra small, and it does even have like the J.
the little
zipper.
J tag.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I remember girls would get like kicked out of school for wearing those because it was like too revealing.
Juicy. So this is a vintage like kimono robe, floral.
It's so pretty though.
I actually really love picking these up. They do pretty good for me.
I love this floral too.
And
it's so vibrant.
It's also a really good size. So it's extra large, not small.
Yes.
So yeah,
We love that.
good to find like plus size. This is super
I know.
cute.
I like cute plus size.
Yeah.
Love that.
And my last item would go on the spring trend report if you saw that. Soft surroundings, size large, and it's a super oversized white button up.
I wonder if this is like a dress.
It's a tunic. I saw them
Ooh,
on a
I love
picture.
these sleeves.
But it like the sleeves
They
they have
tie.
like ties, which also kind of
It's
goes
really
with the
cute.
like lacy trends.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have one like tiny spot on one elbow, but like no big deal.
It's okay.
It's really cute though.
I know, it is super cute. I love
It's
this.
kind of cottagecore as well.
A little. If you put like a floral hat on it. I love it. Okay. So I have 2 of the same thing. These are Gymshark, both size medium, like drop crotch style men's sweatpants.
Acid wash.
Yeah, so there's like a darker gray and there's the little Gymshark thing on the side. And then they come in like a lighter gray.
Cute.
Yeah.
I was just wearing Gymshark before I switched
You
into
were.
this shirt.
Okay, and then I have a couple of sweaters, and I think one more shirt, and then we're done. So this I picked up purely on style. I think this is so cute. Just a little V-neck, like cheetah print sweater. The brand is Love Tree, which I think is just like a little boutique-y brand. Like, how cute is this?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's super cute. This is a size. Okay, weight free. I'm really tempted to try this on.
I just remembered another thing that I left. So actually, in this Ben's haul, I got a Gucci belt. I was literally
You would
like,
leave it
why
there.
does this Ben's haul seem so lackluster? So literally, I'm so sorry, everyone, but like, I feel like all my best stuff is not here. So you're probably like,
Jackie did awful. They're like, Lord, beat you
this
again.
was not worth risking your life for. But like, I had like Michael Kors, Rebecca Minkoff purses. I found like good stuff.
Yeah, you
Trust
did find
me.
a lot of really good stuff.
I'll put a picture of my Gucci belt right here, but like I found good stuff. I just forgot it. On Thursday there'll be fun stuff. So
Okay, so I might try this on and see how it fits because I am interested. We did free size medium.
Size medium.
Size medium, but like look at this. It's this really fun little blue button down,
yeah,
and it has this really fun like detail on the. Is it this one? It's on this one. This like really fun little detail on the sleeve.
yeah.
I love this. Okay. And then last sweater, the brand is Easel.
That's cute.
Which I think is just another boutique. But look at this. It's a little like funfetti sweater. She's saying hi.
She says, shh, you forgot all your good things.
She says,
I'm
sorry that you forgot it.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I love these little dots. I think they're super cute. Size medium. And this is that like really squishy yarn. I love it.
Okay. So
that's all we wrote for the first one.
I hope you enjoyed this haul. And our story time, that was probably the most intense part of all of this. But like I said, I'm sorry. I did have some other like really good stuff that I just so happened to forget. I wish I would have forgot one of these bags instead of that one, but we can't change that now.
We can't go back and rewrite.
So maybe like, because we are possibly going back to Minneapolis this weekend. Maybe if we like,
weather permitting.
Maybe if we source again, I can throw that stuff into the next haul that we would do next week. Possibly, so I can show you guys the Gucci belt, but
yes,
I apologize. Anyways, like I had said in the beginning, crazy, amazing, fantastic, terrific, groundbreaking, show-stopping haul coming on Thursday. So please, please, please do not miss that. Turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss that.
Please don't.
And we will see you on Thursday in the same outfits.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Bye.
Goodbye.